We're going to do an elasticity of demand problem where we have missing information on one of the variables, in this case price. So here's the formula that we'll be using, the standard midpoint formula. We have the change in quantity divided by the average quantity, and that's all going to be divided by the change in price over the average price. The 2's cancel, so that simplifies down to this. And then what I'll do next is I'll take what's in the denominator and multiply the denominator and numerator by its reciprocal. So here's a reciprocal of what's in the denominator, and I'm taking that and I'm multiplying it by the denominator and numerator. In that case, everything in the denominator just cancels or becomes 1, and that leaves us with this next step. And just moving some things around, getting the change in quantity over the change in price, we have the following. So just rewriting, that's the formula we'll use in this video. Just a standard midpoint formula, slightly rearranged. You'll notice there are 5 variables in this formula. The 2 Q's, the 2 price terms, and then the elasticity of demand. And the point here is if you know any of the 4 variables, you can solve for the unknown 5th variable. So here's a problem. The price of a good was $10, and then the price decreased, causing the quantity demanded to increase from 40 to 60. If the price elasticity of demand is minus 1.8, what is the current price of the good? So we have 4 variables here, but we're missing the 5th variable, the current price of the good. So here's our formula, and now we're going to substitute everything we know into this formula. The elasticity of demand on the left-hand side is minus 1.8. The current quantity, Q subscript 1, is 60. The original quantity, Q subscript 0, is 40. The initial price, $10. And just making the rest of the substitutions into the formula, we have the following. Now we're going to solve this formula for P subscript 1, the current price. So just doing some simplification, 60 minus 40 is 20. 60 plus 40 down here is 100. And then 20 divided by 100 is just 1/5. So that's what I did over here. So 20 divided by 100 is just 1/5. The next step, I'm going to take this 5 and multiply both sides through by 5. So 5 multiplied by negative 1.8 is minus 9. The next step, I take this P subscript 1 minus 10, and I'm going to multiply both sides through by that. And then cleaning up the left-hand side by multiplying this negative 9 through what's in parentheses. The next step here, I subtracted P subscript 1 from both sides. And then let's subtract 90 from both sides. And now we can get rid of the 2 negative signs, dividing through by 10. The current price is $8. All right, that's it. I hope you found this video helpful.